Very first car is a single cam Pradana. What's up guys, so it is me Victor once again. For the past few days I've been asking you guys on my Instagram to ask me anything and I'll reply you guys in this week's video. So if you guys still haven't been following me on my Instagram, what are you waiting for? Follow me on my Instagram right now. Alright, so the first question is how many cars you totally own for now? Alright, let me try to recall this as best I can. My very first car is a single cam Pradana, and then I got a Datsun 120Y, TE71, KE70, TE71. At one point I got a 160J as well. And then my very first JDM sports car would be a RX-7 FC. And then I went for further studies in Australia. And in Australia I got a Nissan Silvia S13, a 180SX, a RX-7 FC, AE86 Levin, and a C33 Laurel. So when I got back to Malaysia after my studies, I got a RX-7 FD. At one point I got a RX-7 SA22 as well, A31 Safiro, a Proton Putra, an Impreza version 8 STI, R34 GTT, S15, DC2, and I also got a AE86 Coupe, AE86 Hatchback, and currently I got a Pro2 Myvi, GT86 and MR2. So basically that's all I can think of for now. So next question， 你对2021年的 GR86 有什么看法吗？我自己本身是蛮喜欢 GT86 的车的。我本身对2021年的 GR86 暂时没有什么个人看法，因为我本身还没有驾过那辆车。但是以我所在 YouTube 看到其他人的 review 的话，我觉得那辆车是蛮不错的一辆车。但是我也希望有一天我可以试驾到这辆车，才能够真实的给知道我的感想是如何。When get back in i7, very good question, because once I sold my S15, a lot of people actually thought that I would get an i7, but I didn't. Well, I definitely have plans to get back an i7, but not in the foreseeable future because the JDM car price now is extremely insane. But eventually this insanity in price will one day burst because the price now is to a point that is almost unsustainable. So I will get back an i7 once the whole JDM bubble bursts. Okay, next question. Can you do fighting scene with your car? Why not? Can just put the car in front or behind or side, and then we fight in front, behind, or at the side of the car. So it's still a fighting scene with the car, because the question is fighting scene with your car. So yeah, it's a fighting scene with the car. How to afford all this nice car? Well, work hard and work smart, but most importantly, work smart. Know what is a good job and what is a dead-end job. Okay, a good job means you get to improve yourself and the job appreciates you, and then you get increment, you get to go further, you get to go places, you get opportunities. A dead-end job is you go there, you work for the rest of your life, and at the end of the day the company just say, alright, you have reached your retirement, that's it, bye, see you. Okay, that is a dead-end job. You don't get to improve yourself, you barely get any increment, you're not going places. So yeah, work smart. Know what is a good job and what is a dead-end job. A dead-end job will lead you nowhere. When fetch me Kai Kai? Well, this question only the pandemic can answer you. When finish this pandemic first, okay? How long have you been drifting? When did it all started? And your next target? Right, by now I've been drifting for over a decade. And how did it all started? Well, Initial D started it all. I remember back in my college day, I actually went to a manga store and then I saw this manga. At that time, Initial D was only out until volume 2. So I bought volume 1 and volume 2 right away because I was always into cars. So from then on, I've been just continuing with reading the manga until the anime came out, and then I got both the anime and the manga, and that's how I really got into drifting. And what is my next target? Well, my next target would be, I don't know, maybe just go for some chill track days, drift days, and just enjoy myself, have fun. Okay, next question. What is the best car for a beginner to learn drifting? Well, it depends on your budget. If you have quite a tight budget constraint, then KE70. If you have a slightly more flexible budget, I would say a A31 Safiro. Why would I say that? Yes, KE70 you can run as small as 13-inch at the rear, so tires are cheap. Safiro, is not mistaken, the smallest you can go is 16. but I think 17 is a better choice because 17-inch tires are actually at points cheaper than 16 inches. So far, body parts for Zafiro is still easy to come by and it's not that expensive. And another point why I recommend Zafiro is because whatever time you take to learn doing on the K70, the Zafiro will only take half that time. So the lesser time you take to learn something equals to the more money you save. Makes sense? Because the A31 actually has better handling and also better horsepower, so it makes learning so much easier. Okay, next question. Can I meet you? Well, I don't see why you can't, but definitely we have to wait until this whole pandemic is over. Okay, next question. Let me see. Will MR2 turn to be a drift car? No, because first of all, the MR2 doesn't even have an LSD, or at least from my driving experience on the MR2, I don't feel that it has an LSD. And MR2 parts isn't that easy to come by, so yeah, definitely not going to be a drift car. Nor would the GT86 be a drift car because body part is still not that easy to come by and it's still expensive. So currently I don't really have a drift car. A fun sliding car, yes, the GT86 can be a fun sliding car, but when it comes to say like hardcore drifting, then nah. Maybe down the road when I get more jobs opportunity, then maybe I'll consider getting myself a A31 Zafiro. Then yes, that will be a drift car. What are your thoughts on the 2022 GI86? Well, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have any personal thoughts because I haven't personally driven the car, but from what I saw from YouTube is it's actually not a bad car despite the lack of horsepower, but it stays true to its root, right? Because the A86 with its 4 AGE power plant isn't a very powerful car at all. It's just a pure driver's kind of car. So yeah, but at least the new 2.4 liter engine actually gets rid of the torque dip that the current GT86 is suffering from. So that is an improvement to it, and I reckon that will make it so much more fun of a ride. Okay, next question. What do I have here? 你的 MR2 打算卖吗？ OK， 我本身不是个收藏家，所以如果价钱出的 OK 的话，我是会卖的。Okay, next one. Drifting and automatic. Well, if you see my previous video, I tried drifting my automatic GT86. Driftable, but if you are talking about like higher speed drifting and so on, I still have to wait 2 weeks after my second dose. Then I might arrange to see how maybe I can go over to my usual spot and try out slightly higher speed second gear, maybe third gear drifting in the automatic car, and then I'll share it with you guys and then I'll give you my thoughts on that. Okay, I believe this is the last question of the day. Bila bring me tauge. When to bring you to eat bean sprout? Well, once you come back to Malaysia and come to Penang and find me, yeah, I'll happily bring you to eat some bean sprout, maybe some bean sprout chicken as well. So at least you still got some meat instead of just the veggie itself. So yeah, I'll be waiting for you to come back and come and find me, alright? Then I'll bring you to eat bean sprout. So alright guys, so basically this is it for this week's Q&A. So if you guys have any more questions, do drop me a DM on my Instagram account, or my Facebook page, or in the comment box below. And one of these weeks I will do another Q&A session with you guys. You can either message me using Mandarin, English, or Bahasa Malaysia. Doesn't matter, I will reply in any of the language. So kalau anda yang nak message Victor dengan bahasa Melayu, nak Victor reply dengan bahasa pun tak ada masalah juga, Victor boleh buat juga. So janganlah malu, terus PM, ada apa-apa nak tanya Victor, terus kasih tahu. Saya akan buat lagi satu video untuk reply anda semua. Okay? So alright guys, this is all for this week's video. Do remember to like this video, share this video out, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright? I'll see you guys next time.